The Nintendo 3DS eShop closes for good in March of 2023. We have no time to waste. Let's dig deeper and find some of the most radical games on the Virtual Console before they're just gone. In this video, we're going retro with the amazing Nintendo 3DS collection of Virtual Console games. There are so many rarities on the eShop right now that were never ever re-released for other consoles. Let's go take a look right now. Alright, first up, Kirby's Dream Land and Kirby's Dream Land 2 for the Game Boy. I grew up with these games. I love these games. In fact, I never owned the second one, and it wasn't until the 3DS eShop that I was able to snag the second one for $4. Here's another interesting pick, Kirby's Star Stacker, a game that I don't own, but I found while trying to research this video, $2.99. For under $3, you can own a piece of Kirby's history that I don't believe was ever re-released anywhere else. Another series that I love is Wario Land for the Game Boy. We played some of those on the stream, and if you missed that, I'll throw a link right up here for you. Wario Land is amazing, a fun platforming series that follows the Super Mario Land series. Wario Land 1, 2, and 3 are available right now on the eShop for the low price of $5 a piece. These are games that you can't pick up anywhere else. 3DS eShop is where it's at. Get them before they're gone. Another interesting rarity that was released for the Game Boy Color, Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Have you seen this game? It's kind of weird. It's kind of cool. They took the original Mario 1 game for the NES, remade it, it was released on the Game Boy Color, and now you can own this rarity that was never re-released in any collection that I found. Kind of weird that they never did put it in a collection, speaking of all the Mario collections out there. Another gem that you can get right now for $6 on the 3DS eShop. And I've got one more Mario game for you. Super Mario Bros. 2 The Lost Levels. Now, we all know it as the very difficult sequel to the original Mario Bros. For the NES, and you probably all played it on Super Mario All-Stars, but did you know you can play the actual Japanese release for the Famicom on your 3DS? Sticking with Famicom, another game that I have in my backlog that we're going to be playing on the stream, so stay tuned. By the way, hang out with us on Twitch if you want. All the info's below. We're live 3 days a week. You can go look if you're curious. But we're going to be playing more Famicom this season, and one of the games I'm excited to get into is The Mysterious Murasame Castle. And it's available right now for $5. It's a Famicom game. It looks very similar to the original Legend of Zelda, but it's got this really cool samurai aesthetic to it. So own an interesting Famicom game, only available in Japan, ported over to your 3DS for the first time ever, and officially from Nintendo. Pretty freaking cool. What do you think? So Mega Man has been re-released 150,000 times. I get it. Listen, I love Mega Man. The original series for the NES. Loved it, grew up with it, re-released. Mega Man X has a collection, Mega Man Zero has a collection, and coming up in 2023, did you know that Mega Man Battle Network is going to be re-released as a collection on the Switch? This is awesome. But one thing that you cannot find anywhere else right now is the Mega Man Game Boy collection. Never re-released that I can find. Maybe you prove me wrong in the comments below. But the Mega Man Game Boy collection is a unique take on some of those classics that we grew up with. Right now you can own Mega Man 1 through 5, I believe that's all of them, for $2.99 a piece. Pretty awesome, because those cartridges, again, are going up and up in price. And if you don't have the original hardware, they're of no value to you anyways. Check out the Mega Man Game Boy games, never re-released anywhere else. And I've got one more gem for you. This is one that I personally have not played yet. I found out about it, I'm excited. It came out for the Game Boy Color, I believe. Mega Man Xtreme. Guess what? Xtreme is spelled with an X, so it's definitely a take on Mega Man X. Mega Man Xtreme 1 and 2 that were released back in the Game Boy Color days. $5 a piece. Games that were never re-released that I've seen as part of any collection. Just rarities that Capcom kind of left on the side. So if you're a Mega Man fan and you think you've got it all, and you think you've played them all, and you think you have them all, have you played the Game Boy games? They're all on the 3DS eShop right now. Have you played Mega Man Xtreme 1 and 2? I have not. The Ninja Gaiden series is iconic, and right now you can play Ninja Gaiden 1 on the Nintendo Switch Online, which is really cool. I love that. But 2 and 3 are just nowhere to be found. You can't purchase them anywhere. There's not really any collection you can buy. I don't know why they just haven't re-released them. But guess what? On the 3DS eShop, you can buy 2 and 3, and both of those carts are climbing in price, 3 being the most expensive, for $5 a piece right now. Own the set. Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, and 3, the full original games on 3DS. So these two are connected. Gargoyle's Quest 2 and Demon's Crest. Now, Gargoyle's Quest 2 was for the original NES, and that game is now worth over $100 just for the cartridge. You can buy it right now for $5. And Demon's Crest, now available. That was a Super Nintendo cartridge. It was the sequel to Gargoyle's Quest 2, I believe, a direct sequel. Available for $8 on the eShop. That cartridge is worth, I believe, even more. So you're talking of savings of I don't even know how much money. But these two games are really cool. They're becoming ultra rare to buy and to own. Definitely check into them if you like games of this style. Gargoyle's Quest 2 and Demon's Crest available right now in the eShop. If you grew up back in the day, or if you just enjoy those old school 90s and 80s beat 'em up games, those arcade games, I'm sure you know about Final Fight, but did you know that you can get Final Fight 2 and Final Fight 3? Yeah, there were 3 of them made. Can you believe this? Those Super Nintendo cartridges are stupid expensive right now. You can own them for $7.99 on the eShop for the 3DS. Final Fight 2, again, I think I rented this one growing up. Really, really liked it. Saz and I played that on the stream. You can also check out Super Nintendo's Rewind once again if you want to check the gameplay out of our live casts. And Final Fight 3, I don't even remember this game, and this game is worth even more than the original and 2. So definitely check these out if you are a fan of those beat 'em up games. Well, actually, you know what? I do have one more for you. Here's one bonus for you. Check this out, Mighty Final Fight for the NES. If you love Final Fight, it's literally the NES version of it. Now, this game is even more rare than the ones I just mentioned, and it's on the 3DS eShop for the low price of $5. $5 to get a cartridge that's going to cost you hundreds of dollars right now. Mighty Final Fight is a game that I'm absolutely going to buy after finishing editing this video. I'm picking up a handful of these. Hey, if you missed the first video in our series, 10 Nintendo eShop snags you should pick up, you can check that out anytime up here. And I would really appreciate it if you'd hit that thumbs up, and you can subscribe so that you get my latest videos as soon as they're dropped on YouTube. Did I miss a game? Did I get it right? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one.